Namaste everyone, welcome to YCB Level 1 200 Hours Yoga Teachers Training. My name is Nidhi and I'm going to be your companion in this journey. Let's begin. Okay, so today we are going to study the introduction to Yogasana. So asana is undoubtedly the most popular aspect of the yoga practice, isn't it? Right? It is the third limb in Ashtanga Yoga in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and it is the core concept in the Hatha Yoga practice. Right? Now, let's understand why asana has been given this much of importance. So, the first and very obvious reason is that it brings strength or dhradata in the body. Right? A consistent practice of asana ensures that the body remains disease-free, so the prana can flow freely in the body. Right? Also, if you remember that we discussed the 5 parameters of fitness: cardiovascular strength, muscular strength, stamina, flexibility, and body balance. Yogasana works on all these 5 parameters, right? So it ensures that one remains absolutely fit. Another benefit of asana practice is that it prepares the body for the dhyan practice. Otherwise, if the body is not strong, then what happens? The back will start aching, the legs will go numb, we'll keep shuffling the postures, isn't it? Right? So if the body is strong, flexible, then we'll be able to sit for the dhyan practice for a longer duration. Now, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there is one more very interesting benefit mentioned about asana. So it's interesting to know that in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are only 3 sutras which are dedicated for asana. First is Sthiram Sukham Asana. Sthiram means stable, Sukham means pleasant. So asana is which is stable and pleasant. Second is Prayatna Shaithilyam Anant Samapatibhyam. Prayatna means effort. Shaithilya means relaxed effort. Anant means infinite. Samapatibhyam means to meditate upon. Right? So, this Sthiram Sukham Asanam can be achieved by Prayatna Shaithilya, relaxed effort, and Ananta Samapatibhyam by focusing on to the infinite. Meaning, the asana should be done with ease and with intense focus. Now, the third sutra is Tato Dvandva Anabhighataha. So, Tato means then, Dvand, dualities. Anabhighataha, unaffected. Right? So when one achieves the Sthiram Sukham Asanam by relaxed effort and focusing on to the meditating upon to the infinite, then Dvand, dualities, Anabhighata, the one remains undisturbed or unaffected by the dualities. Right? Now, I'm sure you guys remember that we discussed this concept of overcoming the dualities when we were discussing Bhagavad Gita as well, right? This is a very distinguished and interesting concept in our culture, that this culture doesn't teach you to only chase the pleasantries, right? No, this culture teaches you to stay balanced irrespective of the situation, good or bad, pleasant, unpleasant, success, failure, heat, cold, pleasure, pain, right? Overcoming the dualities has always been the core teaching in our culture. And in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Patanjali says that the same can be achieved by the practice of asana. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, let's see the principles of practicing asana. The basic principles of practicing asana. So, first is Prayatna Shaithilya, right? Relaxed effort. It is important to understand that the asana practice should be done with ease. Right? It takes time to master a posture, so be patient. Right? Second is follow the correct breathing pattern. So every asana has its own corresponding breathing technique. For example, when we do Padahastasana, standing forward fold, then we exhale and bend forward. When we do Bhujangasana, cobra pose, then we inhale and look up, arch the back. Right? So a very simple way to remember the breathing pattern is that whenever your chest opens up, you inhale. And whenever your chest contracts, you exhale. Simple enough. Now bending and twisting. So this, you can experience this by yourself also, that whenever you have to bend, like in Trikonasana, the triangle posture, or twist, like in Kati Chakrasana or Vakrasana, then if you do this exhaling, then the twist or the bend becomes easier. Right? So all of this is covered in your practice videos as well, which I'm sure you all have started to practice. Guys, I can't stress enough as to how important it is to build your self-practice. Right? This self-discipline is not only important for the duration of this course, it's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. And that is exactly which you're going to teach your practitioners as well, right? That stay disciplined. So this is the time for you to practice, which you're going to preach. Beautiful. Now, one more important thing about asana practice is that always release the asana the way you went into the asana. Like last in, first out. Remember that the posture is not over until you release the posture. So always release with ease, no abrupt releasing, no jerky movements, so that there will never be any chance of the injury. Right? So that covers about the introduction of the asana. Now in unit 4, you have 30 plus asanas in your practical syllabus. And there are practice videos for all of these asanas which you have to master, because in your practice exam you will be asked 3 of the asana from the syllabus only. Out of these 3, 2 asanas will be the choice of the examiner and 1 asana will be of your choice. Right? So master all the asanas. These are the fundamental asana. If you will master these, then your sequencing will be very efficient. Right? So build your foundation very well. This is the time when you're going to put effort into learning the basics very well. Right? Okay, so that's all from my side about this topic. Stay consistent with your practice and I will see you in the next lecture.